Hi, this is Simon Leung back with Groove at any time, where we can be on at any time on any day to talk about just about anything. And today we are right off the hot irons, off of the No B.S. platform Smackdown event that happened in the middle of the night, my time, at 3 a.m. in the morning. And yes, we were all there, over 1,000 of us, all jam-packed to see what exactly Mr. Mike Filsaime had to share with us. And I'm sure for those of you who did catch it alongside with us, it was not a disappointment. But an even bigger question, were you there? Did you catch it? If you did, definitely let us know in the comments. But I also know that there are many of us who are brand new. In fact, right before we actually came on live, we approved yet another few dozen of you. So congratulations for all of you who came in just in time to watch this particular session live, and let us know where you're watching us from. Give us the opportunity to welcome you, to say hi to you, introduce yourselves to us. Let us know which country you're in, which city you're watching us from, as well as the time that where it is right now you happen to be. So going back to our No BS platform events, if you are, of course, brand new, you just joined us, you have no idea what we are talking about, then no worries. Refer to some of the links that you see at the bottom of this video. Watch this entire thing and go back to some of our resources so that you can actually see the good news that we have upcoming for you very, very soon. But basically, if you happen to have joined us anywhere between 12 to 24 hours ago, and you were here and you were keeping up with all the Groove at Anytime sessions, you've been keeping up inside of our groups, on our pages, on YouTube, and you've been following along, then maybe, just maybe, you may have had the chance to catch over 3 hours of Mr. Mike Filsaime sharing his content, a lot of really great announcements, a lot of really cool bonuses as well. And yes, it went on for over 3 hours, starting at 3 a.m., which meant that it was going on still at past 6 a.m. my time. And so for those of you who are like me in Asia Pacific, Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand time zone, then yes, it may have gone very, very late for you. Now, notwithstanding, even though, we are a global community, of course, and we have a lot of people from all around the world, just know that it is technically impossible for us to do these things live and still make it perfect for everybody, because that's just not the way that time zones work. However, just so that you know, more than 1,000 actually joined us live. Yes, we had over 1,000 people, more than 1,200 people to be exact, who actually joined us live, and regardless of where they happen to be around the world, was still on there and watched in real time as all these announcements, all these amazing contents and really cool bonuses were actually shared. However, what that means is that with the 500,000 people plus that we have within the Groove community, it also means that thousands upon thousands upon thousands of fellow members actually didn't get the chance to join us live at all. So I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too much. I don't want, for those of you who maybe didn't get the chance to watch it, to somehow, have me break all the ice for you and share everything that I'm not supposed to on Mike's behalf, because I actually want you to see it. Now, of course, the bad news is that if you did miss us live, okay, the announcements, the official announcements, is that there wouldn't be any replay. Okay, so that is the bad news. Are they going to stick with it? Is Groove going to say no replay ever for anyone who missed it? I don't know. But as far as what I understand at this point in time, there are no plans for us to reveal or at least share the replay link. Okay. But with that said, there is some good news. Okay, the good news is that excuse me, if you did miss it, we do, in lieu of a replay, there is going to be an encore. Okay, what's an encore? An encore means that Mr. Mike Filsaime will actually do it again live a second time for all of us who missed it. Okay, so if this happens to be you, if you joined us, you're completely brand new, and maybe within the last 12 hours you just missed the chance to join this live, then there is good news. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and we will share more about that with you in just a moment. But in the meantime, before we get into that, as always, right here at Groove at Any Time, we want to give you shout outs. We want to say hi back to you. So that's why we're going to go right into our funnels, not our funnels, our comments. I'm reading and all these things at the same time. I just saw the word funnel, and so I'm thinking of different things now. But yes, we do have comments coming in. And so as always, we want to make this an opportunity for us to share our time together with you. Okay, so we have Hecton saying hello. Good morning to you. We got Ola from Robert. I'm not sure if you're trying to say hola as in Espanol, but hola back to you. Rob is saying Groove Nation. Yes, there it is. Hecton is saying, hello, good morning. Did you enjoy the webinar? I absolutely did enjoy the webinar. Did you enjoy the webinar? If any one of you also made it to the webinar and enjoyed it, let us know what some of your biggest takeaways are. What are the most exciting things to you? Because again, without revealing too much, letting the cat out of the bag too much, we still want to know who was there and what you're most excited about. We also have Robert, Atlanta, Georgia, USA, always join us in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. Congratulations, Robert. And we have another Rob saying, why Groove at Any Time? Because money never sleeps. Booyah. That should be hashtag booyah. Yes, money doesn't sleep. And especially if you are a part of Groove, the great thing about internet entrepreneurship is that even when you are sleeping, money will continue to get generated for you. So if this is the kind of lifestyle that you want, then you are at the right place and at the right time. Congratulations for all of you who are here, especially if you're joining us, hashtag live, and of course, hashtag replay if you're joining us on the replay. We also have Angus joining us from the UK. Yes, there for all 3+ hours. Congratulations, Angus. Wow, you are a champion because, of course, 3+ hours is a very long time. But when you're in the boats, a very exciting and amazing things, 3 hours just fly right by just like that. Okay, we also have our friend Shen Lin Chen from Singapore, I believe. Wow, he is amazing. Yes, absolutely. And I think, well, if you are in Singapore, that means you're in the exact same time zone as me. I'm not sure if you had the opportunity to join him live at 3 a.m. our time. But again, the good news is for you and anybody else who may have missed it, there is an encore coming up. Okay, and finally, we have Natasha saying hello from Tanzania, East Africa. Time zones are always an issue. Yes, absolutely. I can attest because I've been all around the world. I've lived all around the world as well. And I know whenever I have partners, say in the US, sometimes I have partners in Australia, sometimes I have partners in the UK and all around Southeast Asia, it is pretty much impossible to arrange different meetings that can accommodate for everybody. And if I were to arrange and set different schedules for everybody, then I would never get to sleep. Okay, so I know exactly what you're talking about, and I know exactly how that feels. So going back into our presentation here, okay, so what I want to share with you again, and I'm just loading up the page to make sure that it is working, and yes, it is. I'm going to share the screen with you right now. As we mentioned, of course, anytime that you want some additional resources, always refer back to this JV page because this is where you're going to get some of the latest updates on everything that we want to share. And as mentioned, right, even though there is no planned recorded replay that we want to show to you right now, the good news is that it, yes, has just been confirmed. There will be an encore presentation. So what we're going to do, it's going to be like stepping back into time. We're going to get into the DeLorean all the way back to 1 full week ago. And it's almost as if we just rewound it back in time. And it's going to be just like the opportunity that we had about 7 days ago when this announcement originally happened. Because now people know more about what it is. People are more in tuned. They've been part of the announcement. They actually attended the live webinar. So now you maybe will have the chance to not only have a second chance to attend, but also have a second chance to also promote as well. So right here, as you can see on our Groove JV page, the opportunity will be restarted for you all over again. As you can see over here, the promotion has not ended, even though it began March 5th. We actually still have until March 23rd for you to be a part of this particular promotion. And as we scroll down just a little bit, and by the way, if you haven't watched this video, you definitely should, especially if you're new, especially if you have no idea what we're talking about, because right here on this page, which you can find a link to right below this video, you will be able to read about all the things that we were so excited about for the past week, which finally came to pass about 12 plus hours ago when Mike did his No B.S live event. However, as you can see, when we scroll down just a little bit and you see in the calendar over here, okay, even though on March 10th right here, the live webinar happened at 2 p.m. EST. The next one, as you can see right here, is going to happen on the 17th of March, which is just 1 week from now. In fact, exactly 1 week from when it originally happened, and you're going to have a live encore. Now, will there be a replay to this? I have no idea, okay? I am just the messenger. In fact, I found out that there was no replay at the same time that everybody else who maybe saw that post did, okay? So it's not like I have any insider insights or anything like that. I was just basing this off of the social media posts that all of you have access to as well. As you can see on this calendar though, okay, this live encore webinar that is going to happen at 2 p.m. EST on Wednesday, March 17th, which is going to be about 1 week from now, okay? This also happens to be the last dates on the actual calendar. All right, so if you somehow missed this one because it was too late, because you just joined us, because you somehow missed it for whatever other reason, there weren't any plans for a replay at that time, and there probably isn't for now either. However, as you can see, the good news is we have another full week to prepare for a live encore presentation, which means that once that actually happens, we will then know whether or not there will be a replay. But in case there isn't going to be a replay, just like how there isn't one for the one that happened about 12 hours ago, then don't be surprised, don't be shocked, don't be disappointed. It is what it is, okay? So with that, I would probably say do whatever you can to make sure that you do join us live, because according to many people who did attend, as we can see in many of the comments and also in the post and everything else, lots of positive feedback. A lot of people are very, very excited, and especially if you want to be a part of this promotion until the very end. You can see that on the 24th of March, on Wednesday at 5 a.m. EST, this promotion officially ends, okay? So everything that you're going to want to know is going to be right here on this page. And of course, the next time that any major announcements are going to be made, you should be one of the first, if not the first, to hear it right here at Groove at any time. And just so that you know, all over our groups, our pages, on social media, in the emails, I'm seeing a lot of people who are saying, oh, what time is this event on? And what are the details? And what is everything that I missed? And all this and all that. And is there going to be any replays? And what can I do to promote it? By the way, everything is discussed right here at Groove at any time. So for all those people who have all those questions, apparently they missed all these sessions, which I don't know why, but the good news is that you are here. Again, whether hashtag live or hashtag replay, you know of the existence of Groove at any time. You are here, whether live or on the replay or watching the recording or wherever else. So at the very least, make sure that you do tune into these sessions, because this is where all of the cool announcements are always being made. And just so that you have a little bit of a heads up on some of the future things that we will be talking about in some of the next few episodes, we are making some continued changes. After this very first round of the No B.S event, right? This is something that we learned is going to continue to improve. So over the next few days, we will announce some improvements that we have made to help you to convert even better, okay, in your promotions. And on top of that, I want to give you a sneak peek on some of the ever-growing changes that are continuing to be made. If you actually watched the replay of the Groove at Any Time session when I initially shared with you this page for you to register, you should notice, at least in that recording, that, of course, the page looks very, very different. Well, now a lot of changes have been made, and as far as I understand it, more changes will be made. So before I talk about any of the changes or the improvements, let's wait until some of those remaining changes actually happen, and then maybe we'll even make a little marketing lesson out of it for those of you who are interested in learning how you can improve your landing pages as well. So if you're interested in something like that, give me a yes, and I will plan a future Groove Anytime session to make sure that we help you with conversions, with high sales and everything like that, to make sure that when you create your own landing pages for your affiliate programs with Groove pages to promote whatever, your own products, your own services, other people's products, other people's services, and any other business that you might want to promote, at least at the very least, you will have the opportunity to maximize your conversion. So if you're interested in that, give me a yes inside the comments. But the one thing that I do want to show you is that, yes, this page has already been updated, not only on where it says where, right? Live webinar at your home, at your desk, on your phone, anywhere, but when, you will see that this has now changed to Wednesday, March 17th at 2 p.m. EST. Again, make that conversion in your own mind. Again, some people were saying, oh, I received the email and it said, 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. GMT or whatever time zone, and I couldn't figure it out. I was doing all these searches. Well, here's the thing. If you as simply as watch all of our Groove Anytime sessions, then you would know, because we say right here, 2 p.m. EST. Okay, so that is the time. That is the time zone. EST, convert that to whatever it is in your own time zone. Forget about the GMT or 7 p.m. or whatever else that you see in the email. That is from GoToWebinar, and it just isn't the best system for converting time zones automatically for us. Okay, so hopefully, if you're watching this, let everybody else whom you might know that, yes, they should watch this, because that's where they're going to get all the latest information. But yes, it's going to be Wednesday, March 17th at 2 p.m. EST, presented by Mr. Mike Filsaime himself. Okay, so with all of that, these are our updates that we have for you. If you somehow missed us live, if you missed Mr. Mike Filsaime's really, really cool presentation, again, the good news is that, yes, we have an encore coming up for you. All right, so go ahead and let us know inside of the comments anything that you want us to acknowledge you with, to say hi, or anything else, because we want to make sure that if you're here and you want to say hi and everything, that people are able to see you. Okay, we have Lisa Marie saying hi. And then we have Carol also saying good morning. And then Rob is actually saying fix your screen. It isn't showing the JV page. It's just showing a broadcast box. Well, this is what we were probably going to have to show over here. So in case you missed anything, in case anything didn't show correctly, hopefully you're able to see things better now. I don't know what was going on. I have too many things going on right here, right now. So if anything happened to not show earlier, I basically just showed this page, and then I showed you to go through this calendar, which is on the Groove JV page. And then I showed you this actual registration page where it says when, Wednesday, March 17th at 2 p.m. EST. So whatever it is that didn't show previously, hopefully it showed more better now. Otherwise, I have no idea. Technology, you just gotta love it, right? Thank you, Mr. Rob. You're always one of the first to let me know anytime something goes wrong. So it's almost like I'm scared to see any messages that you have. Okay, Lisa Marie is saying hi. Carol is also saying good morning. And then we have Syed and Carol and Angus, all of you saying yes as well. So thank you very much for all of you who are here, and hopefully whatever is not showing, you can see them now. All right, so with all of that, a quick summary of everything that we just shared with you. Yes, the No B.S. events, the highly anticipated events, from all the way back from a week ago when we first announced it, has finally happened. And as we mentioned, even though the launch has already happened, unfortunately, there is no replay that has been made available to us. And so if you somehow missed it, or if you want to watch it again, the good news is that the encore presentation will happen next week. Okay, so again, if we can show this one more time, hopefully you are able to see this Wednesday at March 17th at 2 p.m. or even if you go directly to the Groove JV page, you will see the calendar right here. And of course, it doesn't matter if you were able to see my screen or not, because all those links are right below this video for you to access live on your own computer or your laptop or your own browser, on your own phone, on your own smart device, if you absolutely need to. Okay, but regardless, thank you very much for sharing all that information with us. Now, again, even though it's going to happen next week, we don't know if this Encore is going to have a replay either. All right, so if you absolutely do not want to miss it, make sure that you once again circle it in on your calendar, mark that time, set the alarm clock, make sure you don't miss it. And of course, if you want the opportunity to promote this to your people as well, and once again, give Mike the chance to present for you, to talk for you, to share about Groove for you on your behalf, to announce his bonuses and all those great things. You have one more week to go to leverage and take full advantage to promote this to as many people as you can. If you want more promotional tips, if you want some affiliate marketing strategies and all those things, especially in relation to the promotion of this No BS event, make sure that you watch our replays of Groove at any time, because that's all we talked about every single day for the past week straight. It's like Vlogmas all over again, where, you know, around Christmas time, I did a live stream on my own channel and my pages every single day. And I think it ended up being 40 plus days or something like that, because I pushed myself to over deliver and over exceed even my own expectations. And this past week feels almost like that, because I was on every single day, and maybe for the next foreseeable next week or two, we will be on very often as well, because we want to continue to push you to do well for this launch. Okay, so make sure that you watch our replays, especially the ones for the last few days. Again, the link is right below this video. If you need help finding that, reach out to me personally, no issues. Let's go ahead and make sure that you have all the resources that you need in order for you to propel. All right, so again, that is the good news. We have the Encore happening next week already, so stay tuned for that, plus many more updates coming soon. So if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. If you're watching us on our Facebook pages, make sure that you give us a like. If you're in our groups, make sure that you follow, turn on those notifications, as well as anywhere else that you might be seeing us on Twitter, on Twitch, on Instagram, I don't know, LinkedIn, or wherever else this might be broadcasted, because as soon as you're able to follow us, notifications turned on, anytime that we are on, ideally, those social media networks will let you know that we're live, and you will be amongst the first to know anytime that we are on live, so that you can interact, so that you can engage, and we can also talk to you as well. All right, so before we let you go, Rob is saying, yep, all good now. Thank you, Mr. Rob, for that confirmation. We also have Daniel saying good morning. Carol is saying, I work, drive, truck, try to be there. Yes, we will look forward to having you be there as well. And hopefully you can join us as much as possible, as often as possible live. And Rob is saying, let's get out there and funnel like a pimp. P-I-M-P, pimp, because if you don't know, now you know. All right, so very cool. With that, we want to thank you on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, as well as the team. We want to appreciate you for joining us for today's session of Groove at Any Time. Remember to follow us, turn on those notifications, so that the next time that we do come on live again at any time, you will be amongst the first to know, and you will be ahead of the game, because time really is of the essence. So take action on that right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I shall see you, all of you, on the next one. Cheers, folks. See you on the inside. You gotta get into the groove.